Let me see.
There's, I think that is a copy, because I have a copy of that. Let me see.
And let me see something here. Cuyahoga. Auditor.
All right. And by the way, when you called in, one of the girls said she doesn't want anybody to know her address or whatever. And now that I know, I have to at least let the court know that I have an address for you.
Who said I didn't want anyone to know my address?
There was some little note to say she doesn't want her family to know where she.
When I filed court documents against them, my PO box was in there.
Well, I mean,
When I
how long ago
filed-
was that? How they know you're still the same
They
place?
didn't
You
even
could've moved
try it. It was a PO box. They didn't even try it.
Okay, well, and nobody ever gave me that PO box, but now all I'm
It's been
saying
the
to
same
you is
PO box.
now that I have a PO box,
Yeah.
I have to let the court know.
I don't care if they already
Okay,
know
and once
because.
it's on the record, if they see that, they're gonna know. I can't stop it.
Oh my goodness! What I'm saying is, they
I hear
already
you.
knew my PO box because when I filed court documents,
They already knew about it.
for the property that they stole from me, that I earned,
I understand.
my PO box was on every single court document.
I understand.
My PO box is published online. Why would I not?
Okay.
Why would I?
All right, I'm just saying.
And it's a PO box. It's not like anything can happen. It's a
Okay.
PO box.
All right.
Where I don't know where did you hear that from?
Somebody mentioned that you were called and made an appointment and she doesn't want her family to know, maybe not to know that you were coming in or something.
No,
I don't know.
no. I said that they were able to get in contact with me because when I filed documents against them to get my property back that they stole, that was under my PO box. All those court documents were under my PO box that were sent to them was in my PO box.
Okay.
They never even attempted to mail anything, which it doesn't matter anyways because look at what he did, claiming that he funded me my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me
Okay.
yeah. No, I don't care. It's a PO box.
Okay.
I want copies of all this too. This signature isn't my mother's. This is my mother's signature. This isn't. I want copies of all this too. Oh, this has to do with my mother, so I have a right to it. I do know the laws, so I want copies of all this also, because her signature was forged more than once.
This all mine?
It's all yours. I want copies of all of it.
Okay.
I want copies of all this also. They stole all of my property that I worked hard to build, that I paid for. Everything.
Well, here, take. I'm gonna put a copy on these just so we know it's a copy.
Including my socks. Everything. And they were allowed to do it.
Okay. Did I take everything? Yeah.
I have copies of all this too. I'm fuming that he actually claimed that he has paid for me my whole life after stealing my property. I want copies of everything. This has to do with my mother.
This is the estate.
Okay.
This is the estate. What do you want out of the estate?
It's
all a matter of record. Go online and you can print copies all online.
I'm here now, so just give me copies
Of what?
Of everything. Just give me copies of everything.
Get you copies.
Can you ask Attorney Aveni to give me copies of everything? Because he did not.
Because why?
He did not give me copies of everything just now. It especially is showing my mother's signature.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that. I didn't receive a copy of that.
Okay. if she came to our office. Estate planning. Are you the attorney? Does he?
Okay. So I had told the
Hmm?
I had told the lady at the front desk that the document that showed my mother's signature, I didn't receive that back. The one that I stated was my mother's signature when I pointed to it, I did not receive that document within the copies that you gave to me.
Show me the document. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you have it. You have it.
Not this. Your mother's signature. That's nothing. This is your father's estate.
Okay. I showed you a copy and then I gave it to you. I said I would like a copy of this because it showed my mother's actual signature, and I compared it to the other signatures, and I said this is my mother's. This is so I would like a copy of everything.
Where's the documents I gave you? Show me which one. I don't know.
I don't have it because you didn't give it to me, so I can't show you which one it is because you have it.
I've got other clients waiting to see me. I'm not going to take any more time today.
Okay.
If you go online, you can print every one of those documents right online. Just click on that
No, I
thing.
can't. It's not available.
It's a public. I
No,
go right online
no,
on a
you're-
public thing. It is
The
available.
lady at the front
I do
desk
it
and
all the time.
the lady on the front desk and I, we both tried to look for it, and we both, I recorded my phone call with her, so I'm
That's
sorry.
everything that has to do with the estate. All the paperwork pertaining to the estate.
And
Your
what a-
father's estate.
Okay, and what about my mother's life insurance policy?
Your mother's what?
Life insurance policy?
That life insurance policy was payable to your father.
Okay,
And that is part of your father's estate. We recovered that. There was like $11,000 or something like that. or something that's in the estate.
Okay, so, you did not give me the copy. You gave me everything but that copy that showed my mother's real signature.
I have to go through all those documents again to see which one it is. I don't have time right this minute.
Okay, then can I schedule another time with you then? And you
Yeah,
can make these
You're looking
copies?
for something that has
My
not
mother's
just the
signature.
initial, something that is your
Had
mother's
my
signature.
mother's actual signature.
You have an email I can send it to you? I'll email it to you.
I would actually like to come and get it in person to see, make
Okay.
sure it's an actual hard
Okay.
copy. Okay,
Yeah, just call first. And,
okay,
I mean, I'll have to go through that and it'll take the time, but I can't do it with these people. It's not fair to
Okay.
them.
all right. And I will put this in my bag out there. So he not only lied about me, he forged my mother's signature.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Would you take that off?
I have a question. Is he able to give you the file? We can look through it and I can then get that document from my mother's signature. Right. And then you can then copy it while I'm here now. And then he could then take care of it. Can I know when I'm in?
Have they contacted you? Have you talked to them?
My boy? We talked the other day.
Okay, ladies, come on in the conference room. Come on in. Okay, we're gonna look through it, and I'm gonna call you when I have it, and I'll copy it.
Can you just look through it now while I'm here,
No.
though?
No, I will look through it with Mr. Avetti.
Okay, because what's worrying me is that my mother's signature was forged.
Oh,
And that's not just that, well, it was forged. It's not just that. I don't care whether what he changed in the trust. What I care about is what he said about me within the trust, that he funded me my whole life. I worked for everything I had my whole life. I put my home in his name.
who are you talking
I
about?
put my home in my father's name. I made a mistake for his offer. I thought that meant he was going to go on the right road with taking better care of my mother while she was in nursing facilities. He took my home. He not only took my home, he took everything in it. Every ounce of clothing, all my computers. I started waitressing when I was 18 years old. And I'm not lying about anything.
Is that your phone number?
That's my YouTube channel. Please don't throw that sheet away. And you're going to see my phone number is 216-317-9979. He stole every ounce of property that I worked my butt off for my whole life. I started waitressing when I was 18.
And who is your father?
Aldo Calabrese.
216-317-9979.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And take note of that YouTube channel because that's everything that he did to me.
Okay. All righty.
Oh my God, what he said about me in those documents, that he paid for everything for me. I started working, actually I had a vocational placement at 15 years old. I started working. I never went to him for money. He offered. And then that's when I thought, I think he's going to take better care of my mother. Maybe he's trying to make up. I made a mistake. He then evicted me from my own home. It's all there.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll give you a call then when he finds it. We'll go through the file.
But he won't go through it now while I'm here. I mean,
He's got clients with him.
I could wait until he's done with the clients.
I think he'd rather.
Because here's the thing. The fact that he withheld that form from me means that he doesn't want me to see the fact that my mother's signature was forged. So once I leave here, he isn't going to schedule another appointment to see me.
No, but I would give it to you. Once we find a copy of that.
But it's in the folder. You and I can go through it right now, and I can point to it. This is the document.
Mm-hmm. I can't do that without his permission.
Okay, I could wait for this to be over, for his conference to be over, and we can just do. I can wait here very, very quietly, and I'll wait, and then he and I can look through that, and I can then say, because I can guarantee, because
Is he still alive?
My father, no.
No.
If he withheld that document from me, once I said this is my mother's signature, he didn't give me both documents. The one that it was a witnessed. Well, actually, no. He gave me the one where it was forged. He didn't give me the one of her actual signature. He didn't give it to me. So if he withheld that from me, he meant to do that.
Okay, well.
So I would rather wait here, because it's illegal to forge someone's signature.
Well, I know we didn't.
So he shouldn't have withheld that from me, because he did. I prefer to wait for this conference to be over, because I'm in Cleveland and this is Mentor. Yeah. So it takes me 3 buses to get here.
Okay, just have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Do you swear to God that you did not take the house key from her own house that she lived in for 37 years, that you did not take the house key away from her and throw a 72-year-old woman out of her house? You swear to God on that?
No, I cannot swear to God on that.
So you took the house key away from the 72-year-old woman. It's her house. It's her house, but you took the key away. That's the manly thing to do.
No. You know why? If I see a apartment, if she would be on the street, if she would be somebody's house, but just feel for mom or something like that, it's difficult. She was in an apartment. Okay? She left her own key. She left her own key in the apartment. So, we're not in the apartment here. Maybe she would like to ask the key.
No, that's her house.
Okay, then why does she stay in the house? That's a choice.
Because the choice that, from what I understand, that you gave her was, oh, you can stay. But if she stayed, you weren't going to give her any money.
What did you say?
You gave her the choice that she could stay. But if she stayed, you weren't going to give her any money.
No. I'm sorry.
So then she was allowed to stay in that house in Richmond Heights, and you would have moved out. Is that correct?
Right.
You swear to God that you would have had her stay in that house in Richmond Heights, and you would have moved out.
Right.
Okay, so right now, let me ask you this. So right now, if she wants to sell the house that she has right now, okay, and move back into the house in Richmond Heights, and you leave, that's okay with you?
Yes.
And you will continue to give her monthly support?
Yes. Well, I should leave her.
You swear to God on that?
Yes. Why not? You should have told us like this. Okay. And she knows we used to take care of the house, and we're not going to have the house is live, okay? You have to live like say. Now, if you're willing to stay in this house and maintain the house, go ahead and do it. I'm the house. Just create a story. Now, think twice to say, look at story. Do you want to be someplace else? Less applications? Or you want to stay in the house, or you maintain the house. This is different. You say that you can do nothing, this and that. And take it in the bucket. Now, this story is just on the line.
You swear to God.
I swear to God that will never stay.
So right now, if she, let's just say, because she doesn't like that house that she has right now, and I don't blame her. She does not like that house.
Okay.
She felt very, very stressed to get away from you. And then I hear that you call Emily and say, to embarrass your family, to say, find me a German woman.
That's a lie.
You never called Italy to say, find me a German woman?
Oh.
You swear to God.
I swear to God.
So if I were to call and ask,
okay, listen. I call you Marie right there at the same thing that's going on. When I know you're not really right, you're really right, my second call me. Now you try to, no, I call them. I'm going to try to say that when I'm there, they get someone out this call. What I have to do. Okay? All out this call. And so I'm saying, and I need to try to see the judge in the jail. She understands only one side. And I call myself and I say, you know, what is like this? On my call, I say, find me a girl. I never see about German woman.
I don't care. Okay then, fine. Find me a girl. You know what, Papa? Never, ever should embarrass your family like that. Ever. What the hell happened to your class? What the hell happened to your class? What, you want to be like your father and your mother?
No.
Huh? Your father was a damn pedophile. Your mother, she went around talking about everybody and none of it was true. You have your Uncle Dominic attacks a woman in an elevator, did terrible things behind closed doors to Aunt Dora, and then in public put on an act like he was an angel. Uncle Tony goes around bribing people, taking money out of men who were bidding the jobs honestly, and then he goes around stealing up his girlfriend who he was having an affair with while he was married, and goes around and talks about sex constantly. What the hell?
Don't talk about me because I got a lot of credit for anything, okay? Now,
And you have to show it.
reason I say because your mother made it called, Marie Calabrese, she's like, you know, like a psycho. She saw everything. And Marie Calabrese, she only believes what she says. That's what I argue with. This is not my fault or it's your mother's fault. It is things happen. Marie Calabrese.
Maria Calabrese is the only one that everybody has to have someone who they can go to talk to.
Don't tell the people when it's not true. It's like Marie Calabrese, because your mother must call her. Marie Calabrese says, she should be out of the house.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Yes, it's true. She's the woman and you are the man, so she should be in the house.
Yeah, but she don't know. And she don't know he said to be discussed about this. It's not good. Yes, this is to call in mother. Because she don't know what we discussed. Discussed all this. But there's no saying how they can think. That's why I tell you, mother.
Okay, so then this is what you guys should do now then, okay? Instead of her moving all of this stuff from your house, from your nice house in Richmond Heights to the house that she has now in Richmond Heights, you go and live in the house that she has now in Richmond Heights. You let her go to the house. See, both houses are in Richmond Heights, so it's difficult for me to explain this. Your house, go to your guys' house. Go to your guys' house by St. Pascal. You have Mom move into. The house across the street from the Richmond Mall, you move into. You bring the stuff from Arizona, you bring it to the house across the street from the Richmond Mall. Okay? The house by St. Pascal, you let Mom move into it. And at the same time, you can do whatever the hell you want with the house across the street from Richmond Heights, and you go find you a house that you like. This way, both you guys are separate, and you guys stay respectful of one another.
I see it. I think money is to show to say that I'm not respecting you.
I have seen you disrespect her.
What?
Papa, I said this before. I don't know, Papa. I haven't been around. I just know what I witnessed myself.
Can your mother tell you anything that every time she called me and everything that things to say and everything that I give her everything that's so nice that things are supposed to be invested to her?
I don't know because I don't really talk about it.
Okay, what don't you do it? Is something you need to convert?
If you have been, then just continue it. Okay? So now, what I'm saying is, okay, right now, you go because she's a woman that all she knows is she's never lived on her own. And the only thing she knows is that she loves that house in Richmond Heights across the street from St. Pascal. So how about if she goes back in the house across the street from St. Pascal, and all the stuff in this house that she's in now, she brings it over there whenever she can. When you arrive from Arizona, you drop the stuff off at the house across the street from Richmond Heights. You stay in the house that she's in now, she goes in the house that's across the street from St. Pascal.
And he's going to take care of the house, you know?
She will have to take care of it.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. He's going to take care of inside, he's going to take care of outside.
No. You should go.
It's for me to go.
Yes.
To take care of it, no, honestly.
Why not?
Because.
Why not?
Because I didn't take care of the car house, but I didn't take care of
No. If it's okay for you to take care of, just the outside. If it's okay for you to take care of it while you're there, if it's okay, while you're living there, how come it's not okay for you to go when you're not there because you want to be spiteful? The other yard is so small, Papa. What is wrong with you? And you cut Rose's grass next door. Okay? So that's 2 yards. What's wrong? Besides the fact that you want to be spiteful, because that's what it sounds like to me.
I got the Rose's grass, not all of them. Once the outside, because every time she cuts the grass, she comes up to the house all the time. Okay.
Taking care of the yard over there, and that's all. So all you gotta do is just take, Mom takes care of the inside, and you take care of the outside, and then when it comes time, you know that she was living comfortably, you were the gentleman, and allowed her to live comfortably. You don't have to stay in the house across the street from the mall. That's all. You could get in there and hurry up and sell it right away. You could find a house a hell of a lot easier than she could. You know the second that you walk into a house, whether or not it's good or not.
I tell you right now, there's not time to sell. Now, the house that she just moved in, okay? I feel that the house is a very good price.
Oh, you did?
Okay? And I think it will take at least 2 or 3 years right now.
No.
Until the house market's going up in Cleveland.
It doesn't matter, okay? If she sells it now, she just breaks even, she gets some money that she...
But I suggest you right now, if you want to take hold if you make your house, okay? The house, go ahead and do it.
Not now. I'm thinking as soon as it gets warmer. Because the money that she makes from it, there isn't going to be a profit. She's just going to make the money to pay off this mortgage that she has now. Then she takes some split from the money that she gets from Arizona, and she goes and she pays cash for her house in Mayfield. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for all of this, why don't you be a gentleman and take care of this woman?
I'll take care of the woman. She has to...
More than just by money, okay? You allow her to go back into that house.
The driveway will shoot me right now. Okay, I'm not done wrong that she cannot take care of the house in the Richmond Heights.
I don't care.
And I'm 740 that place.
Don't care.
You know that.
The inside, Papa, that's her home, okay? That's all she knows. She went from her mother's house to you. She doesn't know anything else about life because she's afraid of you. Do you understand? She is afraid of you.
What?
I don't know, Papa. Okay? She is. She doesn't know how to defend herself at all. She has nothing. She doesn't understand anything. She has never lived on her own to even know how to act. That's all she knows is that she was taken care of for 52 years.
Well, she didn't take care of me.
Oh, please, Papa, come on.
What?
You know what, Papa? She was home with 4 of your kids for how many years, okay? How many years? How many years?
Why did this reason I don't leave before?
Papa, you know what, Papa? I really don't give a shit why you didn't or did leave it before, okay? The whole point is, alright, she did do her part. Okay? Maybe she didn't suck your thumb for you, but you know what? As a woman...
You cook for me.
Oh, please, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Do you know how many times I heard you say that you didn't like something that she made? I remember when I was younger. And so she would say, well, then you cook something.
No.
Yes, Papa. Then
You never have nothing ready. When I come back from work, I have to see a job. I stop home for 1 hour or so. So I got so much time I have to see jobs. Then every time I go home at night, what do you want to eat?
You know, who cares? Get over it. Seriously, get over it. Papa, listen to me. Stop crying about crap, because you know what? You teach your sons what you do.
No.
Yes.
I tried with it because the most I believe I'm disappointed because on the front of people, I don't know, I cannot understand her. Sometimes she's so sweet, all the time she's around the animal.
Because she so many times thinks that she just wants to be alone with you. And when it comes time to where she's not, because you don't treat her with, when we were younger, okay, and I remember her, she was slimmer, and the heavier she got, you would say that she was fat, and to say, well, my father shouldn't. He should have been that way. He should have stood up and said, I don't care, I still love her. Who cares? I still love her. Calling Elvira, 7:02 p.m., April 9th, 2007. Marie Calabrese speaking. Hi! Hello.
You got my email?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Just got off the phone with my mom.
Oh.
So my father doesn't want to sell Geraldine. He agreed to the sale of Geraldine while he was still in Arizona, and I would talk with him over the phone. He agreed to it. He said, okay. Because he started to feel a little fit, and I said, no. I said, she needs to live comfortably. I said, are you living comfortably right now at Radford? I said, she has the right to live comfortably. I said, does she not have that right? He said, yes. I said, okay. I said, she's going to sell Geraldine. She's looking right now for a place, and she's going to whatever she finds that she likes. I said, because she has to live comfortably. I said, so she's going to sell Geraldine. He says, she can't. She has to give it to you for 3 to 5 years. For 3 to 5 years. And I said, she's not going to keep it for that long. I said, because she's not going to live uncomfortably for 3 to 5 years. I said, she's looking for something now. And he said, okay. He was still in Arizona when he said, okay. Then all of a sudden he comes home, and he's having a history check to go to Simon. Yeah, exactly. Not only did he drop you from $3,000 to $2,500, he just took $1,100 from you on top. So the people aren't even signing it. He's already screwing you over. Well, nothing's changed hands yet. It's only by, how you say it, not on paper. I didn't sign anything. Yeah. You don't care what he has to pay. Because it's not about, I'm going to take some of your money. This is exactly what he's doing. I'm going to take some of your money because of what I need. That's exactly what he's doing. That is him. Man, is that him. He is so, everything about him is, well, what about me? And you always have to feel so sorry for him. That's how he brought up his sons. And you hear it when they talk. I heard it today, honey. I heard it today. Mike has betrayed me. I mean, up front, he betrayed me to my face. And he stuck up to his father. I heard the conversation that day, and I don't know what the hell they were talking about. I was there too when I heard that conversation, and it's not true what you said. What? About what? Oh, God. What was it? I have no idea now. See, Papa calls Michael a loser, but Michael has got to stand by him in case he needs some money.
Yeah.
And what, that alone is a loser. That alone is a loser. No self-respect at all. He doesn't have, that kid is wildly lost, but he doesn't have any self-respect at all.
As a mother, I really feel bad for him. I really hurt for him because I thought he had a better character.
No. When he comes over, does he bring anyone over? Does he come over by himself?
Well, he's rolling with Mike today.
See,
Mike stood up with his
okay, but listen, here's the deal, okay? That's another thing. Papa, he knows that he's a son of a bitch. So he wants to turn as many people against you so all the blame goes on you. Because I pretty much even confronted him on that. I said, Papa, well, when I said, Papa, I never remember Mom ever hitting Mario, but all of a sudden you guys are saying that he did. That she did. I never remember it because she wouldn't do it. I said, you're the one that took the belt to him, and he kept screaming, no, Papa, stop, Papa. He goes, that's what he said, that, well, when he gets mad, he doesn't realize how angry he gets if he could kill someone. That's, okay? So, see, he has all this stuff in his head of how shitty of a person he is. He's just very low. And that's why he wants everyone to turn against you. Because he already knows who he is. But he doesn't want anyone else to feel who he is. So he has turned your sons against you. But now at the same time, he will not come to you to stand up to you by himself. He has to bring someone else. Because alone, what's he going to say?
The only good person in this family is my sister Mary.
Oh, Mom, I tell you, she really was something. And because she was so good, they didn't treat her the way she deserved to be treated. They treated her like a broom.
She was taken advantage of.
Very much so.
And it was very, very easy.
Yes. Oh, is she a good woman? My God, is she a good woman?
Well, my grandma used to say, Kuma, how she say in Italian, you are, how does she say, you are, 10 for a quarter. In other words, she was very cheap to buy over. You're 10 for a quarter.
Yeah, because she was so good. She was so good. She didn't expect anything from anyone. She was so good, and she was the only one. Aunt Levy is good, but Aunt Levy you gotta watch.
Oh, she's very, very good.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch.
Like your father, she is.
Oh, no. Papa's on the other end of the stick. And Levia, she's kind of standing alone a little bit, and you gotta watch her. And,
I keep thinking of the statement she made to you about me, and I'm trying to recollect, when was I ever rehearsal to her? She mentioned my hand, but that was only, she wanted to see my hand on TV by hand.
no, she's the one, in fact, she even admitted that she kind of laughed when she made light of the fact that you hurt your arm and your hand. She made light of it, and she had admitted it, but she said that she had so much on her mind and she didn't respond properly.
What? You saw the scream in my hand.
Yeah, I know.
She made light of it?
Yeah. Mom, well, because you said you're the one that told me the story, but see, I didn't have to say anything to her about it. that family is always thinking and thinking. They're very, very paranoid. So they're always thinking, I bet you that they're saying this, I bet you that they're saying this. So without me saying a word, not a word, just sitting there in front of her. And then during the conversation, she said how it's almost like she was thinking that maybe you had told me, because she brought it up on her own, and she said that with your arm, that she felt that she might have said or done things towards you also, and with the thing with your arm, and she remembered she came over that one day, and it matched what you said. It matched exactly what you said. But see, she was so afraid that you had told me and that I was going to judge her. She thought that if that's what happened, she was going to bring it up. And she was just going to say, well, I had things in my mind and I just, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, she admitted that to me. But then now she said that you said something about Uncle Tony that was really bad, Uncle Tony Aristotle, before he passed away. You said something to him?
Say anything about that.
Yeah, I know. And that I know. So it's almost like as though, there is something about the family that, about these guys that once there's so much piled up bad against one of their own, they have to go to the person who's doing the piling to see how much truth there is in what they're saying. If there's way too much truth in what they're saying and what you're saying against Papa, if they are seeing that there's way too much truth in it, then they have got to start to kind of start to make up stuff. Little bit, not a lot. Just take the truth, but just kind of turn it just the slightest bit to allow people's imaginations to make up their stories.
Oh, you just reminded me of Maria too. When she stands up to them, now she's in the doghouse. But somebody says, what in the hell are you people getting this crap? Isn't it bad enough that your brothers are crazy in the head? Dominic Carter passed somebody in the elevator. Tony went back and forth his head to his mistress. And he keeps on, at over 65 years old, he's still talking sex repeatedly every second of the day, even when he's eating at that table. Wants the Bible over here for me to testify.
It's okay to testify.
I'm wrong.
Go ahead. I know exactly. It must be about the rape accusation. It's got to be about that. I'm going to say you want to keep denying. I'm going to say, Papa, I have everything logged down, the date, the time, exactly what was said, how long the conversation lasted, everything. So you want to keep denying it. The more you deny, the more I refer back to my journals, and the more psychotic and sick I believe that you are. Do you know that he denied ever borrowing money from me? I said, Papa, you claim that you never borrowed money from me? So I took out my journal. I said, you borrowed this amount of money on this day, and I said, you paid me back on this day with this much interest. Oh, okay, well, good. You still paid you back interest. I said, but you insisted that you didn't borrow money from me. See?
I want to ask you something. Didn't you just saying something very loud and clear to you?
Yes.
What?
That, thank you. Whenever he does something He didn't, if it's something that doesn't make him look good, he will deny it.
But you haven't touched on the most important thing that I'm thinking. He is afraid of you. And a father is afraid of his own child?
See, Mom, that does sound ridiculous. That really does.
It's afraid for him, but he's afraid of you.
Maybe my mind. I have a very strong mind.
You have very strong and keen mind.
I have a very strong mind. My mind has been punched around so many times and I can't believe how strong it is.
Maybe that's what made it strong.
There's no wall, there's no steering wheel that has been able to crush the mind that God gave me. My mind is very, very keen, very, very, very strong, and I think that's what Papa's afraid of, because he knows.
He found his match in you.
Yes. Yes. My mind and my journals.
Keep it up, baby. Those journals will save a lot of things.
Yes.
But then he dreams about trying to get hold of those journals to destroy him so that you cannot have anything to destroy him.
He's very, very sick.
Can I ask you something very, very personal?
What?
Do you recall the moment that it entered your mind to feel like this with him? What happened, honey? What happened to you?
It started when I was in Arizona, and the first time when I started thinking, oh my God, he knew I was going to take a shower. I told him, so why every time I say, well, I'm going to take a shower, does he come in the back patio?
Oh.
Because that bedroom is right off the patio. It's right there. And I thought, well, that's sick. I thought, you sick son of a bitch. Now, when I came back from Arizona, he tried to, what's the word I want to say? Intimidate me. And make me feel low. So that I would stay low, because he liked the fact that he could be stronger than me. He likes that. He likes the fact that he could be...
I feel that to me. I think that's what he... all the humiliation, degradation, put down, you're not a woman like other women, you don't do things for women, you're no good,
Yeah, so,
I am no good.
So he felt, he wanted to do that to me, and he thought that it was working. Well, what I was doing was, in my sneaky little bitchy little mind, I was just pounding one more time, because my whole reason was, see if you're right. See if you're right. You know what you're thinking, but see if you're right. So I did see if I was right, and I am right. When he helped me to pack him, he threw a little fit, and he wanted me to throw all these papers away. I didn't need them. I said, who the hell are you to say I don't need them? I said, I keep a book of everything. I said, who the hell are you to say that whether or not I need them? He tried to intimidate me then, because he had to pack all these boxes with all these papers, and it was all junk, and I just throw it away, and I said, look, I'm tired. I said, and that's my stuff. I said, that's all you're going to do is just pack it. That's all you're here to do. Then, my idea of the way a husband should treat his wife is totally different from what I saw. Like I said, when he was sitting at the picnic table with me, you, Michael, Lisa, Uncle Tony, and we started talking. Lisa was to my right. You were, Michael was to my left. Lisa was to my right. You were, I think, sitting right next to Lisa. I think Uncle Tony was sitting across the table from Lisa, and Papa was sitting next to you. And I said, we started talking about something, and I said, well, I want to make sure I never get fat. I said, you know, make sure. Papa took his chin towards you and like, oh, you mean like Gina, like her, and I thought, oh my God, how dare you do that in front to your daughter about her mother? Oh my God, you know, you don't have any respect, no class, nothing. You said that to me? I said that to him afterwards, and when it was just, him and I, when we were, he came over here, and I said that to him, and he denied it. Well, wait a minute, no, I'm sorry, no. He admitted it then, and then, he apologized for it when you went through the cancer thing. After the cancer thing, shortly after that is when he denied it. Yes. Oh my God, what a change of therapy. Yes, that's another thing. Very changed. When he was helping me to move, because in his mind she needs me, so now he could. That's one way that he feels. That was one way of him feeling strong and strength against me was with that emotion that I needed him. And Michael, too, I needed him, I needed Joey, so Michael is following along the same lines. That's why Kim dumped Michael for the same reason. They were very disrespectful. Michael came in my home, and I have a house alarm that beeps to show the doors that, you know, it beeps. And Michael thought it was the smoke detector. I said, Michael, it's a fire alarm. So he went to, it's the house alarm. So he went to act like he was going to bash it in with his elbow. Then we'll keep walking, and I had a picture that was crooked. I had just hung it up, it was a little crooked. So Michael made sure he pointed that out. Then I didn't have my towels up yet, so I had them, when they washed their hands, I had them dry them in tissues. So Michael picks it up like, it's all you have to give me to dry my hands with tissue. So that's how I knew he's learning very much from his father. And then Papa, where he could show himself as being a respectful, you know, treat the woman with respect, your sister, your mother. He can't do that. They brought a cabinet. I wanted two cabinets. I have a lot of very large closets, and I had two cabinets I wanted in the closet. And Michael goes, a cabinet in the closet? I said, yes, idiot. But then at first I wanted them to put it into the bathroom because I wanted to see what it looked like. Papa threw a little pouty, spoiled brat little fit. And then his butt was touching one of my little angels that I had around my bathtub. And I said, Papa, your butt's hitting my angels. They're going to break it. No, it's not. Oh. No. That's not, are you there? Yeah. No, I said, no. I thought, that's not what you say. You say, okay, I'm sorry. That's the correct answer, mister. No, I'm not. Wrong response. You say, oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking the way I feel that he should be treating me and the way he was treating me, oh, so not in agreement.
I'm just opening up an envelope from National City Mortgage Company that came here by mistake.
Oh my gosh.
It states $159,945.47 principal balance on what should it be? The principal balance. The names are Aldo Calabrese and Marie Calabrese. I received $1,172.51. Total amount due, $1,216.66. What would this mortgage be on? Well, let me see. It doesn't. Oh, here it is. This is 15 Bishop Road. That's what it is. Mike's house.
That pan was soaking in the sink.
I don't
Period.
care what damn was for. You have to turn the fucking thing when put the parts here.
I did turn it. I did turn it.
You do that all the time. And I even told you.
You soak your pans every single night after you get done cooking. Every single night I see them soaking. The only thing that I did was take a pan and soak it in water today. I ate that food. I finished it today. Then I put it in the sink and I soaked it.
And then you take them downstairs to the dishwasher.
And then I take it downstairs in the dishwasher.
And just take them downstairs to the dishwasher. Just like that. Bullshit. You got all the say, all the right to say this fucking house, and I don't have a right to say nothing.
Oh.
I live in the stuff.
John.
I built above this fucking house and everything. Now, don't tell me this shit. I don't want to see nothing. I know what was going on.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. If you don't, it's your problem. The padrone ran the other road. That's what's wanted for the safe. Like you want to be like that with everything. Oh yeah? Of course you want that. You're born that way. Yeah?
And look at this. Because it was
No, you don't have to show me
it's
that.
coming right out. No, I
You
don't
know,
have to show you anything.
take a picture.
Not only am I taking a picture, I'm also recording the whole thing.
Good. Before take that's what I say.
I am.
Good.
Look at how it's coming loose. See that with hot water? I'm telling the camera. With hot water,
That's
this
okay.
comes right off.
You could take a picture. I don't need your freaking picture. I know what I want to get done this out. Okay? Finish. You want to be smart ass? You want you. On next side. Okay.
The other damage that has been done, the shelves that were lying around, it showed us they told us about a bullet that had gone through our upstairs neighbor's wall as well, and passed right through their two little children's bedroom. And it's terrifying to hear about something like that. But for us, like I think the hope that we found through prayer and trust in Jesus in this dark times has been something that's sustained us, but it's just been kind of a non-stop, stressful and overwhelming situation to be part of.
Well, Stephen, we're glad that you and your wife are all right, and stay safe, please, Stephen McAlpin. Thank you so much for your time. I want to now bring in Bill Gavin, who served the Assistant Director of the FBI in New York when the 1993 World Trade Center bombing happened. Bill, what do you think? You don't know.
And as I say,
Concern, Joe.
by the beginning next week, by Wednesday, if the fucking cat downstairs is not here, I'm going to throw him out. Believe me, I'll do it. Okay? And this is my fucking house over here. Okay? That's number one. And don't push your luck. I got enough, okay? Believe me or not, they're all gonna go outside. Want to get on board, which should be discovered when those little 2 kids, 3, whatever they are, they have to stay outside. I know when you're not, you can bring the food outside.
And what if
When this out.
what if they get killed?
Gina,
No, what if they get killed?
if they get killed, it's they are, you know, it's like human being, okay? You have to do what you have to do over here.
But
I don't wanna hear it.
what if they get killed?
I don't want to hear it.
They might get killed.
The mother has to teach them and they'll be okay.
And you didn't make me finish. I had to drop this stuff. Here. It's,
Ready?
the number is 011.
I said, bring them over here.
I'm coming! You see how impatient you are?
You make any freaking sense.
Yes.
I said, bring them over here and you say, I want to do my job, piece of paper, I do my work. Give it. You what?
We're not finished yet, but you know, cooking.
No, I don't think
You think I got this muscle on purpose?
No,
So what the hell are you doing?
I don't do nothing. It's like this. If you can't come outside, just tell me.
I
I
couldn't
cannot
yell.
come outside.
I couldn't yell to you from inside.
I was over here.
I was not over there.
I was here.
I was in the bedroom.
See, I was here. I say, start to go out 10 minutes before. I'll bring anything outside, just a piece, okay? You say, okay. Now, then I don't see no more. I'm with Tommy. I don't know what that means.
The muscle in my leg started getting tight and I
yeah.
couldn't move.
Why did you with a finger not tell me I can't come outside? Hello?
Yeah, I was supposed
That's
to.
what you got mouth for.
Seriously, how petty is that you can't eat by yourself? You gotta start an argument because you can't eat by yourself?
What you say?
That is so petty and pathetic that you have to yell and be demeaning because you can't eat by yourself.
What'd you say?
I said you have to be demeaning. That's pathetic because you can't eat by yourself.
No. I set up a table. You have to, did you learn you heard the conversation when it was over here?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I said we're going to eat outside. She said okay.
So?
Number 1.
So?
Okay. Number 2. She was sitting over there in a freaking chair for half an hour.
So?
To read the universal bulletin.
She has every right.
I say.
I wasn't.
She has every right as a human being to do whatever the hell she
I
wants.
got 2 dishes to bring outside.
So?
I say start to walk outside.
I couldn't.
She cannot sit. Why don't you tell me? That's all you have to tell me.
So, what's
That's
the
what
big
I said.
deal? What's the big deal?
Hey, you shut up.
No.
No.
She has every right as a
If-
human being
if
to
you
do
can
whatever
come
she
outside,
wants.
You tell me what you feel. You understand?
No, you're yelling because you were eating by yourself. You're almost 80 years old and you're yelling because you're being demeaning because you can't eat by yourself.
No, he was eating by himself.
No, but he's yelling because he said he was eating by himself and he's almost 80 years
She
old.
wants coffee now. That's what I did. And then it started again. They say, are you mad at something? I said,
No, you were yelling because you were eating by yourself outside.
I say,
That's what started. You're
If
almost
you
80
come
years old.
outside. If she cannot come outside, she should tell me.
Why?
Oh,
What?
why I put 2 dishes outside for?
So she can come
I bring
out?
all my friggin' dish outside.
That just
I
sounds...
don't need nobody, you understand?
Wow. Well, seeing that you're crying because you can't eat by yourself,
very, 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 very sick. Very sick. More like your parents than you even realize.
Sometimes I get so mad, so aggravated, I don't respect the age and things like that. And I get so frustrated, I go overwhelmed to do something that I don't realize that the kids are kids, because when I'm not mad, then I could kill somebody.
How we would do that? Oh, put it on there, after everything else, might as well do it. What? Speak. I know, it was difficult. I hope not, I'm scared.
I had recorded that whole, when I first came in here to the 24812 Geraldine. This is sewage that I also recorded that's in the tub. Now, Cal Senior had left this here, so he must have been working on this at some point while the tenants were here, I'm assuming, and then just left this here. Here is the drywall. It is it's rotted. This is all rotted. In fact, I'm able to just, there's nothing holding this on. I'm able to just take this right off. It's just coming right off. It is completely rotted. It's just crumbling away. Very bad shape. Over there too. So, I know he won't pay for it. And look at this. I mean, this just comes right out. It just comes right off. And this is so old. I took some of the plaster off. And you see how it's all rotted. Okay, nothing has been done to this house in ever since it was originally built. So, this is the original owner's wallpaper, wall covering. I mean, look at that. It's just, all that filth is just stuck on there. Now, I want to see. Turn this off. This is so old that I've already taken quite a bit down. It's not even attached. Full sheets are just gone. See how it's separating? crap at all. Look at that big one. And look at how rotted this drywall is. It's all rot.
I think we're going to have to put Mom in a nursing home now.
Huh.
I don't know. I didn't even go there last night.
You know, how, I don't know why he even took her to Italy. How did
Yeah,
she,
well, it was her last trip.
that doesn't matter. She has Alzheimer's. She doesn't even know what was even happening.
Yeah, I know. And,
That was so stupid. He did it because it was his last trip, and he used her as an excuse.
yeah, I'm not all that happy with what happened. I mean, my argument was, prior to going, I told him, I said, call, because some of the things that, according to Dr. Garland, are incredibly dangerous for her is pasta, dairy, cheese, sugar, and caffeine.
Oh my gosh. So there you go. Everything in Italy. Everything that they serve.
I told Papa, call Italy ahead of time. Let them know that these are things that she cannot eat. And he did not do it. Well, so now she is absolutely advanced.
Yes.
I believe it is not going to be very long that stage 7.
Yeah, you know what? A nursing home, because they have so many. I actually was going to be a server in a nursing home, and let me tell you what, that is, man, those places are not nice at all. They really are not.
I know.
And he himself created this. And Angie and I were talking about this because she says, "Are you kidding me? He's taken her to Italy." I said, "Yeah." I said, he claims he's doing it for her. I said, but really, I said, that is just so people don't know that he's actually doing it for himself. I see through him like you wouldn't believe, and that's why he gets so pissed off with me, because I see through him. And when she was dumped in this house, this is a very, very unhealthy house. Because of the water in the walls, I believe that also has something to do with her deterioration. And what I noticed was, because I was spending time with her then to help her, what I noticed was a nervous breakdown occurring. She loved Radford. She was the one who stood next to him and told him, at Radford, when they bought the house, this is it. This is the one. She loved Radford so much. And when he took her out of there and put her in here, she only said she wanted to be in here because of how badly he was treating her. She wanted to get away from him. And when she was in here, she was deteriorating and she was having a nervous breakdown. She kept telling me, I want to be in Radford. I want to be in Radford. He won't leave Radford. And it was pissing me off. This house caused her deterioration, along with the mold that's coming through the walls. There's water in these walls. The whole bathroom wall came out because of it. There's mold coming in through the concrete cement. It also was a part of the deterioration of her brain. And she's elderly. She has to be in a completely healthy environment. He left a domestic animal out, 2 of them, for a month. I mean, 2 of them. And he uses all these excuses for doing so. Michi is dead. Michi is dead. For me to have gone throughout that area, including the woods, at all hours, to see, to try and track him, because cats are always walking, and not have found him. I'm all cut up. I have a thorn stuck inside my finger that is embedded. It won't come out, and I still keep looking and looking and looking. Leo, when he sees me, he tries to follow me now, because now he has thrown him back outside. Leo did not want to stay outside. He's lying when he says that.
Well, actually, okay. First of all, Leo was gone for weeks and weeks at a time.
When I went there to let Leo in, while they were gone, Leo did not want to go back outside. And how come while I was living there, Leo, the same thing, he wanted to turn around and come back in. Everything of what I witnessed while I was living there, I witnessed it again when I let Leo in. And Leo was at the corner in the driveway when I found him. He followed me. He then followed me to 740 Radford because he wanted to go back inside. And he's got cuts on his face. He's got nips in his ears. He has fleas crawling deep. He has fleas crawling deep inside his skin. So this is an animal who is completely not being taken care of at all. He has not been neutered. He's not being taken care of. He was abandoned for a month. Michi abandoned for a month.